That was interesting. Another Shang. Another Shang on our hands, yeah. The Plague Song from Prince of Egypt. This one? Wait, is it this one? I don't know. Was it this one? I've never seen this. Is it a Disney movie or something? Oh, it's DreamWorks? Oh, okay. Damn. That's pretty epic. I'll give you guys that. That's pretty epic. Alright, let's get in here and chat.
Without a shred of fucking proof, that would be fucking amazing. Because I'll tell you, that shit's getting real old.
Yeah, I mean, from what I spoke to with Davenport as well, is that there's a concern that when certain things are getting pressed regularly, that it's going to end up falling on us that are the ones getting punished, because we're the ones that are around, that are out and about, getting like dealing with the brunt of most of these guys. So when it comes to situations where like they get hit with every single little thing, it starts to fall on us, especially with shift 3 and how we're usually low manpower. We're the ones that have to deal with the repercussions of the angry criminals. And I'm not sitting here saying, "Oh, we need to not charge people for situations and whatnot." Absolutely. But also just using like discretion on situations and whatnot
What's going on?
was the sort of frustration and concern that if it's just going to be like every little thing that that happens is going to be like full charges against people, then it's going to backfire on us more than anything, and we're gonna have
Yeah,
to
I
deal
mean,
with the repercussions of it, right? So I understand what you're saying in terms of it being on the observatory and him being in the outfit and whatnot. Um, but from my understanding of it as well, it was something that it was a genuine confusion that yes, it resulted in us getting a gun off the street and it was a net positive and net good, but it was also something that could be a catalyst to larger problems when it's something as simple as, hey, you need to take that
What?
jacket off. You can't wear that.
we tried,
Oh yeah, and he just didn't
and
want to.
he
Huh?
was, "It's a costume. I can wear this."
Okay. Yeah. So then, and I mean, in a
And
case like that, I understand. Like I said, I want to come talk to you and kind of
yeah,
understand
and
everything.
unfortunately, because of the FIB building and all that confusion, and I know how Shift 2 gets sometimes, you start letting that shit slide, and then people are up in the FIB building, and
Hmm.
they're like, "No, I'm allowed to be up here. If see, I'm an FIB agent and all that. I'm up
Yeah.
here." And then some officer goes, "Oh, yeah, he's wearing a jacket. That seems legit."
No, for
And
sure.
then
And
walks
like you said,
away,
you're
and then they breach the fucking FIB security room, and then we have a literal threat to the state security at risk.
yeah, like you said, you're pushing the whole thing with the uniform and him being difficult about it. I understand. I'm just relaying and trying to make sure that I know what I can articulate, how to articulate to my officers so they understand the situations and whatnot. To kind of make sure that we're all working fine together and there's no kind of animosity or anything like that. With that said, I have had Reggie approach me multiple times about the traffic stop car search
Which
thing.
wasn't a traffic stop.
Yeah, and I told him multiple times. He
What's
tried
going
to
on
get
over
me as a
here?
character witness, and I said no, we're not a character witness.
What the fuck?
But yeah, he's
I
come to
mean,
me multiple times about it.
it was
Um,
a perfectly legal. It wasn't even a traffic stop. That's the
and
issue he
that's what I've
has.
told him multiple times. I said they like it, what
Yep,
I've
yep,
told him
yep,
multiple
yep,
times
yep,
is
yep,
that
yep,
it's
yep,
okay.
yep,
I
yep, yep,
understand
yep,
that
yep,
you
yep,
want
yep,
to
yep, yep.
does it
If Davenport has an issue with it, why is he not talking to the people involved there? I don't know, man. I should say that. In character.
hell-bent on taking you guys down. And he even asked me, he said, "You want to help me take down the marshals?" And I was like, "No. Why the fuck would I want to do that?" Um, because
He
I
really
mean,
does think he's on a mountain of right on that one, but
he does.
he's
He's very
horribly mistaken.
confident. He's very confident, and he's very hell-bent on the fact that you should have just waited for him to commit a traffic violation when you didn't need to. Um, so I don't know. It's
Yeah.
personal
Yeah,
I'm
choice.
he
sorry,
assumes
I'm
being in a car makes you immune to detention. What's that?
Yeah.
circling back. I came in late. This is so Davenport has an issue with the impersonation thing.
Davenport,
Davenport
yeah.
has an issue with me.
Um,
Has he spoken to Craig directly at all?
Yeah,
he
he approached me today and accused me of doing illegal shit and stealing people's car parts and saying
Huh.
I'm corrupt.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we were talking about that as
The
well.
fuck?
Because he was informed that um the car parts are getting taken and that's illegal and all that fun stuff. So that's a whole other thing that I'm just kind of, I mean, sitting back on. I
Oh,
guess I don't
great.
really know. I don't really know what to do with that one.
Yeah, I love people just walking up going, "Oh, hey, are you doing this?" Yeah, that's illegal. I was told so. So you're a corrupt asshole, and this person's the same person that's causing me shit. Sorry, that super pissed me off.
Yeah, but I'd appreciate your officers not coming and doing that to any of my marshals, please. So if you can have a conversation with Jack about that and stop him from doing it in the future, that'd be great.
Yeah, I mean, like that's why I came over here to begin with, was because I wanted to make sure that I sort of knew what I could or how to explain to him what you guys are and what you guys are doing and whatnot.
What's his
Because they're
issue?
just
I don't get it.
um from what we talked about, and I'll repeat what I had said to Craig and Hughes about it. It's a concern that taking too strict of a stance with the people we're dealing with on a daily basis and giving sort of no leeway on situations is going to backfire on us as a department more, and we're going to get to eventually the point where people are just pulling up on us saying, hey, whoever the fuck, and shooting us. Where, you know, in something like the other shifts, that's not a problem, but for us, when we're such low manpower and regularly, we have to be a little bit more cautious and
This is the guy that always gets complaints that he's super
aggressive.
aggressive in pursuits, right?
Um,
So should we be
I don't
telling
know
him
if
not to do
Davenport
that?
has
So
been.
I've heard it. I've literally heard people about Davenport.
I think Drader has been getting a lot of
Now
shit
my
about his
point
aggression.
is that if he wants us to stop being strict about charges, then should we start saying the same thing about his pursuits and we don't get rolled up on because he's been pissing people out on the street? I don't know, man.
I
It's a
don't really wanna go
stupid.
back and forth
There's
on that
always.
stuff.
I
mean,
don't either.
Yeah,
but the
it's
point is,
just
there's always
yeah.
been discretion, and this was pushed as it was considered illegal, proven to be illegal, and now there's going to be a
Yeah.
case law. I
Yeah.
really don't see the issue at all.
Yeah.
I think he's just found something to complain about, and he wants to complain about it, and he needs to stop being so
It's-
dramatic.
For months, I've
That's
been
possible.
I've been a supporting unit out there. I mean,
Yeah.
y'all haven't had issues with me in months of me being alone out here dealing with this shit. I mean, for 2 months I was the only marshal, and then for a month it was me and Dark, and then now it's me, Abby, and Oshira,
Yeah.
and like,
Um.
and y'all
no-
didn't have any issues. But then all of a sudden, this one officer comes around, and I'm getting accusations left and right about all kinds of crazy shit.
Yeah. No, I hear you. And like I said, he came and talked to me about it, and he wanted to come and talk to you guys about it. And I said, well, I can come off as very aggressive even if he's not intending to. So I'll come and sort of try and actually understand better the situation before I jump to any
Who's that from
conclusions or
ADMC?
anything like that. Because I mean, all of you know that I would much rather understand
Who'd that
what's
be?
going on before
Fuck, I missed him.
making any accusations or anything like that. But yeah, the main that was the main concern he brought up. And as for the car part stuff, I got nothing on that. I could talk to him about his approach to the situation. I don't have any fucking I don't he said that I think it came from Nino about
Yeah.
the
Yeah, he was
illegal
like, I
car
talked
part
to Nino,
stuff.
and he said what you're doing is illegal. Like,
But,
okay, you're
you
gonna
know,
talk
there's
to the mayor and not the justices or the actual guy who did all the legislation and like work on it.
Yeah, it's a kind of whole convoluted, messy thing.
Yeah, people
That,
love just
you know,
shitting on somebody, and unfortunately, it's right now
another
with me.
Hmm. He left. He left. All right, I'll leave him to the yapping now. I need to go to the loo, and then we got some fucking reports to read, I think. All right. So much shit happened last night, man. Fucking hell. Fucking hell. All right, I'm back in a sec, chat. I won't be long. All right. I've returned. Right, let's have a look at these reports. I need to close my window. Okay. I'm concerned that there's no announcement about this. We might have to make one. Have you missed a lot the last few days? Yeah, kind of. Kind of. Uh-oh. This is not a good sign. Okay. Eric shot. See, I would never have found this report. What the fuck? Okay. Erin Carter was patrolling when she caught a black Premier speed along Power Street, therefore attempted a traffic stop. Pulled over Brando Valentino. He got out with the vehicle with a classic firearm and said sorry, and then shot Erin. She was wearing a black muscular hazmat suit and blue gloves. Oh no. The vehicle was also occupied by an individual in black clothing in the passenger seat and an individual in the back with a white lab coat. Fuck. I mean, if Dr. Kiva's been mentioned, that was probably Kiga. Fuck. That's good. Collins got on duty and assisted at the hospital, who seemingly had infected suspects and officers or deputies. After hours of waiting, Collins got with Ryan and Snoopy to be proactive. They waited hours? Collins went to Humane Labs with Snoopy, there was nothing. Collins and Snoopy picked up Ryan, went to the house previously owned by Leah, and looked around the property, there was nothing. Collins went to the lighthouse. Upon arrival, Collins noted a four-door black vehicle coming back to Shang Liu. Knowing Shang and Ryan's past, Collins told Snoopy and Ryan that they had to leave now. While leaving, a strange man started talking at us and then disappeared. They reappeared at the front of the house next to the white picket fence and greeted us. They said their name was TJ Walker. We asked them if they knew anything about what was going on. TJ referred to when units came to the lighthouse weeks ago. TJ also referred that this wasn't the first time he's seen this. TJ said he contained a similar situation at the house, but this was worse. TJ did not provide us an answer, but gave us a direction. TJ said that the cure could be found within either Patient Zero, believed to be Bobby Belgium, or the doctor known as Isaac Smith. TJ disappeared again, so we left. Oh, no. Oh, no. This is no good. No. Okay. Upon getting back to the hospital, Snoopy. Let me get some different music on. Well, you know what I want? Hold on. Where's the leads on the article? No. Upon getting back to the hospital, Snoopy said they need to speak to the marshals, and eventually Collins and Ryan spoke to speak together. After speaking, marshals and other units decided to go back to the sewers. Petros provided some guidance on where to look. Snoopy, Ryan, and Collins headed to the sewers. Once we got to the location near Roy Lowenstein to get into the sewer, an individual wearing a motorcycle helmet and a colourful hoodie decided to come with us. Units made it to the room where it seemed the doctor operated out of. Units documented and left. After getting back to the hospital, Collins wanted to check one more place. A common smell around the lighthouse of lavender. Collins has started to notice around the bench in Palito. Collins and Ryan arrived initially. Nothing strange was there. Then Collins noticed the smell of lavender, but also pink smoke. Collins had previously noticed similar pink smoke at the door of the lighthouse. While Collins called Snoopy, Ryan was noticed a muscle vehicle. Units moved towards the vehicle, which was empty. It was Shang Liu's. Collins then wanted to go back to the lighthouse, document Shang's vehicle if it was still there. Ryan and Collins drove over there and noticed individuals standing near their house and Gauntlet. Possibly Sean McQuillan, so Ryan Collins left before going any further. Any photos of that? No. That's interesting. Okay. Dude, this, honestly, the vibe of this place, like, whoever made this is insane. Like, the doctor's room in the sewers is honestly, I think, the best made thing that I've seen in NoPixel. Period. Like, it's so well done. The lighting is fucking 10 out of 10. It's so good. Known infected officers. Leo Sparks, Callista Bell, Bobby Charles, Callista Bell again, and Oshira Petros. And then Brandon Martino on as well, though. Yeah. Chit. Let's reference this one as well. Right. What about this one? Princess Elena said patient zero is Bobby Belgium. Bobby admitted to the ICU a couple of weeks ago and was given a normal treatment for fever. He spent a few days in the ICU. How did she die? Oh, Swain said. It's unfortunate that our first face-to-face conversation could have been more. I appreciate your time. I respect what I know of your stance nonetheless. Take care, Mr. Darker. Keep it simple, stupid. Elaine said, Bobby, patient zero is Bobby. As for how Penny went to the doctor in the sewers. Maybe known as Isaac Smith, who may or may not also go by the alias Pestilence. This doctor either put a rat in his lung or took a rat out of his lung. He's been sick since then. His homie is dying, and the only cure involves the lighthouse. Bobby said the same thing, that his only chance to survive involves the lighthouse. Oh. The real hospital took the rat out of hospital's lung, but he was left with symptoms. I've got mixed signals as to whether he's still sick, but he still needs to go to the lighthouse. He has to do with the sickness. I've been noticing a lot of deer heads around today, which could be a missing link between the rats and humans. I saw 2 to 3 pieces officers, a couple at the food court, and I noticed that there's all the hospital there were 2, one hidden in the bushes. Deer heads? I don't know whether that's connected. Snoopy said, I was at the lighthouse when a figure looking like TJ Walker appeared to me. He said that patient zero may lead to a cure for this. He said that this happened before, and this was a worse version. This may be altered, which reminds me of the Black Plague years ago. I wasn't around when the Black Plague goo happened, but I would get in contact with someone who does. There were these creature things with human legs, and everyone was scared to go in. I went in and got attacked. The goo went inside me, and I became one with it. Whatever it wanted me to do, I did. I don't think that this is related. There was another plague years ago. When suspicious it was a person in that house at the lighthouse. Wayne Freeman's been working pestilence in the sewers, so it's the Norman Bones, pestilence and rat. Yeah. There was something said about pestilence and Norman being 2 of the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse. Okay. What about Dr. Kiga? Is there anything about Dr. Kiga? Any doctor? Let's go EMS reports. anything.
Let's go ask Dark for his opinion.
Nothing since the 12th.
Dark,
Hey,
are we adorable twinsies or what?
yeah.
I know I need to fix my shirt. I need to unbutton the top button, but
Yeah, thank God. No
Yeah,
other.
this
Yeah, you
is
guys
scary.
so adorable twinsies.
yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you, yeah.
Thank you, Dark.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've never seen Craig in jeans before, so that's concerning.
You haven't? I wear jeans all the time. Well, I guess not around the office. I'm usually wearing cargo pants when I'm casual.
Yeah.
These are a little bit tighter fitting. It squeezed me a little bit.
Yeah,
Yeah?
I can tell.
It's almost a little obvious that I tuck to the left.
Why you like this?
What do you mean?
It's Craig, you know. It's just Craig.
Right. Last night, what do we know about Dr. Kiga? How did he? When did he turn up, and how is he involved?
I don't know. I need to. I heard that name a couple of times, and I giggled a little bit because all I could think about was Dr. Kegel, but I don't have any idea like what the concept, like what the context is behind it. I guess he was in the sewers or something.
I mean, apparently, that's what Abby said anyway. She said that he was found with Malkins and everything on him. I think she
Yeah, the
mentioned,
runes and shit.
yeah, which is, yesterday I ran into this Dr. Smith down in the sewers, and
That's
he,
generic name as hell.
um, and he was scribbling a bunch of symbols and stuff on
Hmm.
like the desk. So I'm curious to see if they're the same symbols that have been put on to Kiga. I'm very concerned the fact that Kiga's involved here, especially given the warning he gave us about the norovirus.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's where I recognize
that's
the
the
name
guy.
from.
Yeah, that's the guy. Yeah,
The guy from the video, the VCR video, right?
yeah, the VCO video. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So
Dr. Kegel from the VCR.
yeah,
I'll
Dr.
remember that
Kiko.
now.
Yeah.
I'll remember that now.
So obviously we need to speak to him, but I don't. I mean, he sounds like his eyes were gouged out and he was fucked up. So I don't know whether that's going to happen anytime soon.
Oh,
Um,
Jesus. Oh, I forgot about that part.
Craig, how long have you been awake yet?
Oh, man, that's a loaded question. I am about. Abby, what time did you wake up originally?
I don't know.
Neither of you know.
Yeah, days
It's more
just
than 12
blend.
hours. Yeah.
Okay. Well, maybe you need to have a cat nap because your brain is not functioning properly right now.
I had an hour-long nap. That didn't help.
No.
Tried.
Well, we need to come up with some kind of plan. I've reached out to there's a medical company out of state that can fly us in some. Well, maybe I'm seeing if it's possible some medical equipment to get a quarantine zone set up at Fort Zancudo in one of the hangars. Save it being at CMC and making everybody who's injured be exposed to this virus. So I think that's part of a plan. What?
Is that an international organization or is that like a domestic organization?
Um, I don't know. They might be international. I don't know. Why? What's your concern?
Okay, concern timing. We just had the U.S. fighter jet land at Zancudo, what, 2 days ago,
Yeah.
with the expectation that we had an active military base, and now the U.S. military knows we don't have an active military base, so we are practically undefended. And we have a very vast, rich oil resource on the island. and now we're potentially ground zero for a earth-shaking plague.
Woo!
I worry about the potential of just getting fucking glassed and then freedomized for
Well,
our
I
oil
think
resources.
an idea then would be we need to, if that's a worry, then we've got to contain the outbreak and put a stop to wherever it's coming from.
Yeah, but if we start calling in international resources, that's reaching outside of San Andreas, showing a paper trail that we have a problem and we're failing to maintain it. And that just makes it easier to make that decision of, well, for the protection of the entire world, we're going to glass that fucking island, and then we're going to end up just harvesting their resources anyway. So it's a win-win all around. We're already 90% criminals.
I'll check.
Imagine if a prison, a high security prison of all the world's worst criminals, murderers, and the worst of the worst, and they had a sudden outbreak, and they were all going to die anyway. And then you found out that underneath there was just a mountains of gold and diamonds underneath that prison. How fast would they just nuke that bitch and be like, yeah, well, they're all the world's worst anyway. We might take out a couple of guards, but well, shruggers, we're going to get rich off of it, and we're going to save the world.
Not wrong.
Guys, I got an idea.
Go on, Abby.
Every infected, I have a bullet ready for, stop it
That's-
early. I've seen TV shows like this and how it goes. Not
What
a good
if they
idea.
what if they're contagious from like the dead body?
Shoot the dead body and blow it up in a hole.
I'm gonna be real. We have 6 rounds per cylinder, and those cylinders are very bulky in my pockets. I don't think we're gonna be able to carry enough ammunition for our revolvers to take out that many people.
We're not
Rocket
shooting.
launchers.
Guys, we're not shooting anybody. We're not shooting anybody. Okay,
Sorry.
come on. Let's start thinking about some good solutions here.
I've got a fucking solution for you. A lot of this shit keeps originating near the lighthouse. You know what my solution is? We roll fucking tanks and level that motherfucker.
Blow it up.
I'm so sick of people worshiping that goddamn lighthouse. We need to just level that shit to the ground.
You want to stop the disease by blowing up the lighthouse.
I'm
No, I
down
want
for
to stop
that.
people spreading this fucking disease and causing all kinds of problems by leveling the lighthouse, because people keep going to there and then going like, oh, I'm inspired to fucking kill people because of this stupid fucking useless lighthouse, which doesn't even have a function anymore. We have way more proper navigation functionality in our cargo ships now that no one ever gets even close to that goddamn cliff. There's no reason for it anymore.
I can tell you this. About 7-8 years ago, some people tried to blow up the lighthouse with C4, and I think it was a lot of it too, and it was completely unsuccessful. Not a scratch.
Well, they probably didn't put it in the right spots. I mean, you got to have the right weak
So
spots.
there was
to
no
cripple the
damage.
structure of
There
it.
was no damage.
Well, you know, it's made out of old stone. Those old structures, man, they just don't make. They
Not
literally,
a
when they say
scratch.
they don't make things like they used to, man, they really mean it. Like I've seen that lighthouse. It's constructed of some solid fucking stone and shit. I'm not really surprised.
I know how to make bomb.
Yeah,
Wait,
see, Abigail knows how to
if
make
you
bombs.
want
She
to
was
explore
in
the
military.
avenue, okay, and try and blow up the lighthouse, and you can find some legality to do it, then I'm gonna leave you to it, okay? I'll leave you to that, and do whatever you want. I think it's a terrible idea, given the things I know.
I agree. It's a terrible idea. It's a historical. The reason it's still there is because it's part of the state's history. It's a historical monument, effectively. But if people are worshiping it to the point where they're literally trying to commit mass murder because of that fucking lighthouse, Jesus, wouldn't it be better if we just got rid of it?
Yeah, it probably would. Yeah, but it ain't gonna work. Someone also purchased that for like $2 million or something. A member of Cyprus for some reason. I don't know why. But that did happen. Okay. So my concern here is containing this stuff, right?
Yeah.
I think we need to. Okay, I'm gonna throw it out there. State of emergency.
So that got thrown out around a lot. I had to throw out the counter. What is a state of emergency going to do for us that we can't do outside of it? Why state of emergency?
Okay, legally, what would our rights be? How would let's say we've got someone infected, right? Let's say they're going around coughing on people. Okay. Well, not even that. Let's say
Reckless
that
endangerment.
they're not. Let's say they're not even doing that. Let's say they're just walking around. They've been infected. They're not doing anything. They're just walking around. And they're contagious.
They're not taking the steps recommended by the medical director to prevent contamination, and it's a known deadly virus. Reckless endangerment. You can put them in jail.
Right. So we put them in jail, and then all the prisoners get infected too.
They have a solitary.
Right, and then the guards get infected.
Mm-hmm.
So my point is, it's not a solution.
The guards get infected if there's proper precautions they can take. It's not like, well, this person's in the area. What do you want to do, Dark? You just want to take them out of the ocean and fucking dump them?
No, my point is,
take them out to the vats. Let's take them out to the fucking Cypress Flats area and just throw them in one of those oil or the metal refineries, the fucking forges and shit.
My point is, if we do a state of emergency, we have relaxed police powers, and we will be able to take anybody who is quarantined, regardless if they're compliant or not, and put them in quarantine at Fort St. Cudo, or wherever we set up the quarantine zone. That's one thing we would be able to do with a relaxed, with a state of emergency and relaxed measures for police.
An internment camp.
What is that? What does I don't know what that word means. I'll be honest.
You want to basically create a private detention facility for people who are sick, who haven't committed a crime, they just got sick, and we're going to forcefully detain them in custody under threat.
A quarantine zone for people who are contagious.
That'll go over like a lead balloon. You know, that will just result in the amount of firepower that's out there. We are going to be overrun by class 2s. They will literally just riot and claim that we are overstepping our bounds, that we are trying to violate people's rights, and we are just detaining people without cause, and they will turn guns and revolt, and then it will make things worse.
Wait, all right. I'm hearing problems, no solutions.
Get with the mayors, give them the details, ask them if they want to get their opinions on if they want to do a public release of information, and with a recommendation from SAMO about proper medically approved prevention.
We just say, don't do this and hope for the best.
Yeah, you're gonna have dumbasses, but we have a couple of dumbasses who go, that's fake. I'm not gonna wear a mask and take basic proper precautions, and they die. Or we forcefully detain them, and then we have 100 fucking criminals with class 2 guns that are way better than all of our guns, and just wipe us off the fucking map, and then everybody's infected. And we end up rolling tanks against the population.
You mean the people that would be rioting against us with guns?
Yeah. I see it as a very, very rapid escalation, and we're still very early in this, and I understand the immediate gut punch reaction is to, oh God, panic, this is something new, state of emergency. But I feel like there are steps we haven't taken yet to try and find avenues around this. So we're being told this is not contagious. It's contagious, but something is holding it back from being contagious, so it's okay right now. So you know how that's going to look when the doctors officially come out and say, well, technically it's not contagious right now. They're going to go, so the SASM's overstepping and they're declaring a state of emergency over something that's not even contagious. You know how it's going to get spun constantly. So we have time. Let's talk to the mayors, get the mayors involved, give them classified information about that, and start looping in more people. Start looping in the heads of state. Your mayors, their cabinet, the doctor, like getting the board of directors doctor, get the justices looped in, get everybody up to speed so they all know what's going on first, and let's not try to make decisions on our own. Let's get everybody else involved, because it's turning into a statewide matter, right? If it's turning into a statewide matter, then we need to get the state involved. Like, look, not I don't mean like the feds. I mean like everyone involved in
Sure,
running
yeah.
this town involved. And we shouldn't be hasty and jumping straight to the panic button, because that's just going to look like we're panicking, and it's going to create a huge amount of distrust. If the public doesn't see us taking steps to prevent it first, then they're going to immediately rebel against it and lose trust in it.
Okay.
But
Yeah,
if
I
we're-
don't disagree.
Yeah, if we take the steps to publicly slowly escalate things, then there's less of a chance of an immediate rebellion. But I mean, especially if we jump straight to state of emergency right now, the way the PD's acting, we're going to lose the PD, and then it's going to be literally us against the entire fucking island, including the police department. Then we're fucked. You saw the conversation that we happened outside, right? Shift 3 has always been our backer, and apparently we're losing Shift 3 now because of
Okay.
some nonsense people speaking.
I don't
shit
know
in their
about
ears.
that. It's just one guy.
I had Sky telling me the same thing over the stupid observatory thing.
Well, Sky
So apparently it's
Sky
not
wasn't
just
happy.
one. Yeah.
So 2 of the Zoomy police aren't happy about a charge being pressed. It's color me surprised.
That's like 50% of Shift 3.
I don't care. Like, I don't see the issue. Like, there's always been officer discretion about pushing charges, and they're basically trying to say don't have officer discretion. Like, don't do that in the marshals. You know.
Do you want me to say something that I said to Craig? I said that they're too worried about
What
criminals'
charge?
feelings, and I was like, "Well, since when the fuck did we give about
The
give a fuck
charge
about
of
criminals' feelings and how
impersonation of
they
a government
felt?
employee
I thought we
was
weren't meant
found
to be buddy
guilty for
buddy.
somebody
Right.
for Marlowe wearing the
Huh?
FIB, his FIB outfit, and it went to bench, and he was found guilty. Mr. Shockman, in 3 months,
They were
buddy.
worried I mean, he was pretty worried about hurting them.
Might have another cup of coffee.
Literally.
Which is the
I feel like-
dumbest
You know, we
shit
just
ever.
hurt
Why
their
do PD
feelings and
care
they'll
about that?
rebel. I was like,
I
okay.
know. Apparently, Davenport's like, he's basically saying
That's why
that
they
if
didn't
shit
want me-
gets
they
done
were-
like
apparently
that, then it's
they
going to
were
be like
very
hell
upset
week.
because they didn't want to hurt Reggie's feelings, because then they'll get attacked because
Apparently.
Reggie was upset over getting arrested. And it was like, okay, he thought, not Reggie, fucking Marlowe. Reggie's another one, but Jesus Christ.
Don't just do it, Reggie. Okay. I'm gonna continue working on this contagion report. And get that prepped and ready for end of day. Well, I say end of day, end of my day today, so that when I come around later, we can disseminate that to everybody. Right? I think everyone should be around like 2-3 hours after the storm. So by that point, I'll get everything in this document, the classified document, so we can disseminate that stuff. But we also need to have people investigating kind of, is this a manufactured? Because my worry is, my gut instinct is Dr. Kiga is an expert, or I don't know, I guess was an expert. No, he's still alive. He's an expert in chemical biology. So I'm concerned that he is involved in this, or was forced to do something, or forced to finish what he was working on. Like, is this the neurovirus? You know, has it been somehow merged with whatever the rats were dying of before? I don't know. But we need to get that info from the doctors.
Isn't
Abby-
that the rat disease norovirus?
What do you mean? I think a neurovirus is like a broad term, I think.
Yeah, but the rat disease, one of the more well-known rat ones is the norovirus, isn't it?
I don't know. I'll be honest. I think this is the kind of thing we need to speak to the doctors about. I'm trying to think of the best way we can do this, because obviously, I mean, again, with Dr. Kiga, Brandon Valentino being involved, I'm thinking this is Faceless related again. Did we have any kind of tweets or anything from the faceless last night?
Apparently there was some faceless twats. I wasn't able to get a hold of them, but I heard some of the other police officers were saying that there were faceless twats. Last shift, I don't think anyone documented them.
Fuck's sake,
Unfortunately.
man.
Yeah, well, you saw the report writing they did for the 3.5 hour fucking issue they had.
Oh god.
Yeah, we also need to get a PD announcement. We need to make sure PD's got all the PPE they might need, like hazmats, that kind of thing. So maybe could one of you two draft up an announcement for PD? Just like generally saying, you know, this happened last night. Officers and civilians are sick, possibly contagious. Make sure you have this outfit ready to go. And then have a hazmat and vest kind of sorted for everybody. Think that's something we can do.
Yeah, I got my hazmat suit sorted.
What color? I think we should go with yellow with blue gloves.
I went yellow.
Yeah. Same.
You look like a knob, Craig, in your outfit. I'm not gonna lie. I'm just
What do
saying
you mean?
Show us, Craig. Because if it's different, then
My-
we need to sort it
It's
out.
bad. It's bad.
Let's look.
It's
Let's
not
look,
bad.
Craig.
Oh my god.
It's bad.
It was not bad. It worked very well. I got lots of compliments on it. Thank you.
You got any food,
I'm
Abby?
saying it's shit. Yeah, I have plenty actually. Hang on. You know what? Take these. These were given to me.
Ooh, thanks. What the fuck, Craig?
What do you mean, what the fuck? This is very
Highlighted
effective.
knob.
All of the extra little holes that there might have been, like the little access points, I put duct tape around it so that there's no way that any microbes or nothing are getting inside of this. This is very secure. And I have a helmet. Look, I have a helmet. Y'all didn't have a helmet. So if something falls from a ceiling and hits me, guess what? It's going to tear your little stupid little paper thin suit, but not this one. Easy.
Why are you
Protected.
Why are you using like fireman's uniform? What? Instead of just a hazmat.
Fireman's uniform actually has microbial defenses on it because blood. Because firefighters often respond to blood stuff and they need protection from that stuff. And guess what? I have fire retardant too. So even if I have to go into, if the lab catches on fire or some shit, guess who's not going to get hurt? Because I'm in a fucking fireman suit. This guy.
Okay. Okay, do you have anything identifying you as police?
I have to put a vest on. I just
Go on then.
took it off.
Go on, put it on. I want to see this.
Okay, let me fit it over all of this.
Right. Right.
Wow. Yeah, that fits really well, Craig.
Yep. Look, super well fitting. You know, it's my patches are visible.
Craig, that looks terrible. I've got to be honest. We need to be uniform, okay? Look, nice, simple hazmat suit. You know, nice gas mask. Let me show you what I got.
There you go, easy mode.
I
All
feel like we
right,
should use that
the
vest,
airsoft
not gonna
vest
lie.
works just fine.
See, nice and simple. Look, Abby's got the right idea.
I can change mine to yellow though if we want to be.
Yeah, let's do yellow and black boots too.
Right.
God damn it, Craig!
Damn,
You
I like
literally
the
look
blue.
like a villain out of like a crappy Spider-Man movie.
I think I look like a hero. Thank you very much.
You look like I swear there was someone who dressed up like that in a fucking Spider-Man movie. I think it might have been Electro. I think you look like Electro with a mask on. Hey, look at this, great uniform. See, this is good. That.
Well, you know what? I wasn't given a flyer and a little package with these little paper thin suits and told, "Hey, Barrett, this is your suit." They were like, "Barrett, get a hazmat suit on and come to CMC." Click. So I did what I had to do, and
Okay,
I got it
all
done.
right.
I got it done.
Okay, yeah, this was very well scrapped together, and I think now that we have got something else figured out, I'll write everything down,
so that we can get all the imported, you know, we can get the right packages to everybody, and everyone can look the same.
What jacket is that? How far down in the shelf is
Let's have a
it?
look. It is number 67. 67. Right, and the pants are going to be 40. It's a 40th one down. And then the gloves are going to be 88. Let's change the color. I know you get. And then the shoes, maybe 126. Oh, and the mask. We'll get the mask. Right.
But I like my giant shoes, and they come in
Craig?
yellow.
Oh my
Look, they
god.
come in yellow. They come in
No.
hazard yellow,
Craig,
and they jingle when I walk.
You look like something out of like a Mad Max movie made by theater kids for $20.
Yes, actually, that's what I was. That works, right? All right, what was the shoe, the boot?
126.
That's this one. Wait, I can't get 126. What do you mean?
I've got 126. Let's have a look. The EMS one. This one to show up. It's the one just to the left of those. You can't get them?
No, does this one work?
I mean, just black boots. I think black boots would be fine. And then the mask is 46. Gas mask number 46.
I think this gas mask is just fine. It's very effective. Mine
Okay, you
is
know
very
what?
effective. I have
You wanna be-
glasses
you
on,
wanna
and
be
it looks
unique,
awkward when I wear
Craig?
those.
Go for it.
No, it's not
Um,
unique. It's just wearing glasses with those doesn't quite work right. Okay.
Put contacts in that. You don't want to be.
No, I don't
Okay.
like contacts. I don't like that. You want me to stab? You want me to shove my finger in my eye in the middle of a hazard situation? Tell me how that's even more safer.
Fine, 61 for the vest, Craig. This one I've got on.
So what about the airsoft vest? Does that one fit?
I haven't tried it. I haven't tried that on. Let's have a look.
It doesn't fit
oh, no, it
well
doesn't
on
quite fit.
women. Yeah,
Is it?
that one doesn't either.
Yeah, the airsoft vest doesn't quite fit right.
Yeah.
No, that one doesn't either. Yeah, you're right. This one fits a little bit better. I'm gonna wear this one.
I think as
At
long
least
as
this one we
it's
can put our
identifiable.
identifiable.
Yeah, I just put this on because it's general police, you know, and it's a little bit looser.
Well, we have the, yeah, I do like the looser ones, but this one does have the SASM marker on it. And if we're in a situation, they're probably going to need to know who the marshals are.
Yeah, true. True.
I guess we'll want white vests, right? If that's the case.
Probably go with black.
Or we just all wear slightly unique ones so that they can tell us apart.
Yeah, I think the vest is the least important thing. I'll be honest. There, Abby. Once you've got that sorted, can you just note down the reference number for all those clothing? And just chuck it in the state marshal report for now. But do it with the regular police vest, the one that I had on, if you've got it. Don't worry about the
Fits
side attachments.
weird.
Oh, it does? Okay, find one
Yeah,
that works for... Oh, yeah, okay. Find a police vest. I'll leave it to you. Alright, sorry, chat. I'll be back in a sec. I'm gonna grab a snack too. I believe it's fucking 12 p.m. already. What's going on? Where's the day gone?
No, probably not. But it makes you feel a little bit better, right? Whenever I say it.
I think we're just gonna have to wear something really bulky like this, because nothing really sits properly.
Yeah. You're just going to have to make do, honestly. The women's vests are very, unfortunately, unfit.
I guess we could just do like this one. I think.
This suit does not do your ass any justice.
Looks like I shit myself.
Yeah, it looks like you're wearing a diaper.
Yeah, like none of these sit right. It's like
Yeah. Yeah, you're gonna have to use the big one. That's
feel
okay.
like
I'm
this
gonna
is
use the
just
big
gonna
one
have to
too.
be it. I mean, I'm gonna use the big one because you know I can have a rifle with me because it has magazine slots for rifle.
Yeah.
Let me.
We're gonna be okay, Abby. This will blow over in a couple of weeks, and hopefully by then we'll be moved into a new house, and me and you can just take time. Maybe we'll take a couple days off, maybe a week off, and just kind of recover.
I miss when things were normal, where it wasn't dead bodies and weird viruses all the time. You know, it's just.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, me too, babe. We'll get back to that. I'm sure we'll get back to that in time. And we can get to relaxing and getting to know each other like we haven't before.
Yeah. One day, I'm hoping.
Yeah.
Take this mask off, I can barely breathe in it. It's fucking reminds me when they used to put us in fucking gas chambers for fucking drugs or whatever. Horrible.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't doubt it.
Fucking big music boots at work.
Wait, you're in your way right now?
No, 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 no. No, you're fine. They don't need them. That's just an extra point.
Alright, I'm back. Did someone respond to that 911? That's a PD thing, so. What the hell is going on here?
What do you mean?
Abby, your hat's ripped up.
Don't worry about
Oh, yeah,
it.
she's.
Don't worry about
But
it.
that vest is fucking nice. Got your pistol in and everything. So you don't need the holster.
Yeah, but it's like.
Is that
Dual
pistol
wield.
or
Why
is
would I
that
want it
teacher?
on my vest?
No, I think it is a pistol.
Yeah, it's a pistol.
Why would you
Dual
want it
Yeah,
on your
that's so
vest? Because
inconvenient.
yeah, but no, it's pretty convenient because like you've got other stuff on your belt and things like that. You just grab it straight from your
Yeah,
vest.
but it's like so in the way.
No,
I wanna
the
put
point of it
snacks
is out of the
in.
way yet.
It's where my
You can't
snack
replace
pouch
your
is.
gun with a pouch of snacks.
I
Abby.
already do.
Okay, but you can't. You can't do that.
That's what my gun's on my side for. So I have a pouch in my pocket, you know, on my vest for snacky wackies, you know. Woman's got to eat.
I'll leave that to you, but that's a good vest to put on the list. That
Yeah, that's the one we're going for. Because they won't have
Yeah.
a holster, but it'll be a vest. So.
okay. Right, I'm gonna go walk on this classified dock. All right, we need to get this fucking done today and soon. So let's get to it. All right, let's do. Okay, we need to go to here. I did a little bit last night, but not a lot, I'll be honest, though.